Ah, here we are again. feels real nice, man. Episode 59. We are in the building. No Cooldown podcast has returned for another installment. I am that man Tripp, aka Mr. Hide Your Bitch, because I just got my hair cut. I know there's the audio version. I know you can't see it, but I'm just saying it feels good right now. Life is nice. I feel really good about myself. And joined with me and my two podcast partners in crime, first and foremost, when Easy is in the building, aka and those TV shows, aka and those anime, aka and Attack on Titan. How's you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I feel like the hater energy is growing within me, so we'll see how much it expands in this episode.
Nah, I feel it, man. I feel it. I ain't gonna lie, shit is crazy out here. I think people do need to stop talking about certain shows, though. I ain't gonna lie, it's getting wild. It is getting very wild out there, but it's all right. It's all right. We'll cross that bridge when we cross it. But also, we have our other podcast partner in crime here, ladies and gentlemen. He's been looking at editing screens so long that his fingers look like sequences and brand new clips. He has no idea what's reality and what's fake anymore outside of Premiere Pro and After Effects. He is King VIII. What's going on, dog?
I'm good. I'm feeling ultra wide.
This guy, bro. This guy. Nah, he was showing it off before a stream too, man. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. This man, I honestly thought he needed a neck brace for how he needed to just shift and just check all the damn angles of it, bro. But that's impressive. I ain't gonna lie. I need to buy one. But you know what I'm saying? King, what's your address again in the UK when I come see you? This is just for rant. You know what I'm saying? Non-robbery purposes.
I was gonna say something, but yeah,
this guy, bro.
I forgot certain things happened in my country.
Hey, man. Listen, man. Oh my goodness. You know it should happen in every country though. Rating this podcast 5 stars. Make sure you go on every podcast platform, especially Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Rate us 5 stars. Just search up No Cooldown. We'll be right there. Also available on Stitcher. Also available on I'm about to say Google Podcasts. Check us, of course, on Anchor, which is now Spotify for podcasts. I don't know if that's really changed at all. I have no idea anymore. But if you just check our link, we should be there. Just type in No Cooldown. And of course, the video version will be available on YouTube at youtube.com/@No Cooldown. A lot of stuff going there, a lot of shorts daily. Make sure you check us out and just enjoy the content, man, because it's coming through. But we got a few stories here on the warm-up, trailer trove, and some main stories that we do want to cover this week. So without further ado, gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's start this section with a bit of I love tinfoil hat moments, man. I've ran out of aluminum foil in my house over the amount of tinfoil speculation I've done in my life, because for this week, Naughty Dog boss Neil Druckmann has made a note on the studio's next big game on Kinda Funny's The Last of Us spoiler cast. As he stated, I know fans really want The Last of Us Part 3. I hear about it all the time, but the decision's already been made. I can't say what it is, but we picked the thing that we're most excited for. So Naughty Dog has some direction on their next big project. And he also stated that we're going to hear more about Factions multiplayer this year. So a new IP or a new project or whatever is underway for Naughty Dog. How y'all feel about it?
It's going to be good.
I'm very excited for the last of Uncharted. The big collab between Uncharted and The Last of Us. I think it's gonna be sick. You're gonna be swinging and fighting zombies. I mean, I feel like that's the only place I think it really go. So I can't wait to see it.
Oh my gosh, man. Come on. Let's not do that, bro. Let's not. Just freaking Nathan Drake trying to find a hidden treasure in the zombified like, come on, man. Let's not do this, guys. Let's not. But
you mean Tom Holland?
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna have a real sit down conversation about Tom Holland in certain places. I love Tom Holland, all right, but we gotta stop this. We gotta stop this. This is madness. This is really madness. He can't be in every action role ever. He can't.
The Rock is getting there.
He's the Rock. If you just flipped him inside out. If you just did everything the opposite way, he would be the Rock.
Listen, The Rock. I got special exception to The Rock because he's born near my birthday, and he's my favorite wrestler. So that's a different thing. All right, that's a different thing entirely in my book. Completely unbiased opinion, but that is what it is. But speaking on this situation here, first I'm gonna cover factions multiplayer. Give it to me this year. I think this is falling very much in line with what I speculated when we talked about either last week or the week before, talking about the PlayStation Showcase, and then coming back with some a major, longer, higher quality presentation for the E3 season or whatever. I really do think it's gonna show up at some point in the summer. If not like the end of the summer, whenever they do it, whenever they do it. I think if there's a PlayStation Showcase announced, if Jeff Grubb was correct, I think if there's a showcase that somehow presents itself in June, July, whatever the summer Game Fest period, it will be there. It will be there 100%. That's the closest thing Naughty Dog has to being done and ready to go in their slate. So I fully expect them to lead with that if that show exists. So I want to see that. Cool. And in terms of the new project that they're working on, it's not Sly. It's not Sly. let's dead that right there. Let's not get our hopes up, guys. It's not Sly. I believe it's probably a brand new IP before it's Sly. Honestly. I don't.
That's very, very safe.
I don't think they would even make Sly if it were up to them, because Naughty Dog didn't make Sly. I think it was Sucker Punch.
Oh, what Sucker Punch? I'm bugging.
Yeah, it was Sucker Punch.
Oh no, Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter. That's what you're thinking.
I'm mixing up all the forgotten franchise that they'll never bring back and listen to the fans on. My fault. It get blurry. It gets blurry after a while, man. I'm sorry. It gets a little bit blurry. But Jack and Daxter, it's less of a chance than I think of a Sly Cooper. Like I think it's slightly more likely that it could come back, but it's still like very unlikely. There's a higher chance of them making a new IP than bringing back a Jack and Daxter, in my opinion. If they do,
you can play it right now for $7.49.
I'll eat. Just, I was about to say I'll eat celery with some hot sauce on it or something like that live on stream with just my mouth, like no pause on that. No pause. No pause. No pause. No hands. I will literally set the camera down on the table and I will literally just eat celery on it with the hot sauce on it. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Why?
Full. All right. I don't know. That just popped in my head, but we're gonna roll with it, bro, because it is what it is. But I honestly though, I think it's a new IP. I think it's gonna be something completely different that they've never done before, and just kind of go their own way. It feels pretty Naughty Dog-esque. If people are asking them for something, let's go this way. Let's go. Make something else. Not to say it won't be Heat, because it most likely will, but it's just gonna be something different probably.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'll probably be something new.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. But yeah, drop that factions though. Drop that factions first. Factions. Let's focus one thing at a time, chronologically. Moving on to the next story here. Unfortunately, we get something like this damn near every month. And the latest leak/cyber attack on gaming has hit GSC Game World and Stalker 2, with some unknown party releasing images of the game and threatening/blackmailing the studio to meet their demands or be subject to more releases of sensitive info. Now, the studio has asked fans to refrain from viewing and sharing anything. Hopefully, this gets resolved soon, and these people can just get up out of here. But thoughts on all this tomfoolery?
How do you get blackmailed as a game studio? Like, you're gonna release it anyway.
People care, man. People really do care. I get it. I get it. It's like,
of course, I definitely get it, but the game's gonna come out anyway, bro.
That is a fair point, but it's like, it's just the process, man. I feel like they're too early in the process to drop anything. Like if it was like, oh, you tried to leak my stuff, I'm gonna just drop the shit right now then, bet, while the buzz is still here. But I think they're still a ways away, so they're still trying to protect their baby while it's still in, still getting fully developed to be out in the world.
Because part of me is kind of like, how much is there even to leak of a game? Like once if you know about the game and you're excited for the game, how much more is there to leak? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a very particular type of game, I just feel like it's kind of inevitable that you're going to see more and more and more as you get closer to the time of release. Or as time goes on in general.
It might depend on the game, but for the most part,
it might not come out till 2035, but you know what to expect, right?
Kind of. We got one trailer for Cyberpunk in like 2014 and had no idea what the hell was happening until like 2020. And then that was a funny time when that happened and it actually released. But yeah, it varies. It varies. But I'm just like,
I feel like just on the grand scheme of things, it's like,
Yeah, no, I hear it, but I still think it sucks, bro. It's like, yeah, we about to drop all this stuff unless you drop 30 million and give us all this.
No, for the people that are genuinely like, oh, this got leaked, that sucks for them. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Imagine though, they're doing all this for just day one game codes. It's just like some random ass. It's just some random ass Twitch streamer like, yo, I'm about to drop everything you ever worked on for this game. I'm about to put it out in the open source code, all that, but.
Source code is wild.
But
I would send like FBI, MI5 if anyone tried to.
They getting the GTA treatment, bro. I'm gonna have the seals on you, boy. I'm gonna have the.
I would actually take that as a threat. Source code?
Source code is wild. Source code is nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
What game did that happen to recently?
It was GTA.
It actually was GTA.
I think it was GTA because people were talking about the source code was involved with like what they stole or whatever. I think it was being talked about. I can't confirm for sure, but it was that. And I feel like that's part of the reason why it was definitely expedited and that boy got caught in like 3 days in Oxfordshire or whatever the hell he was, bro. He got his shit right. He is in the bottom of the gulag right now. It's a wrap for him, but honestly, it's tough, bro, but we gotta stop the leaks, man. One day I'm gonna talk about this in depth. We gotta just stop the leaks. I hate leaker culture so much, bro. I hate leaking, bro. I really do. Just shut up and just be happy when it comes out, bro. People want to know too much too early. Like, dog, you just gotta let things be a surprise. Let things ride. You want to know everything? That's gonna kill your buzz for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta leave it where it lies, bro. If people didn't know Halo 3 was coming in 2007 at that E3, you know what I'm saying? If people knew that wouldn't have been a moment. That would not have been a moment. You know what I'm saying? If Smash Ultimate, you know what I'm saying, like when it first came out, we wouldn't have never had like that Etika moment where he even knew like, oh shoot, it's Smash. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much. I feel like the purity. I mean, it's like a purist. I mean, it's like a Netbeard, but
anymore. But I think it's just because there's a higher demand for more people, so it's harder to keep secrets. Teams are fucking huge.
That's also
global
true.
Teams like working on these projects. It's impossible to keep secrets.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, listen, Pikmin 4 was somehow released, and I know people listen and say what you want. Nintendo's a huge conglomerate, and I will say what you will about Nintendo. Say what you will about them. They are a huge conglomerate, and they somehow keep a lot of things under wraps. That I can credit them with at least that. They can at least hold their tongue on certain things. Now, sometimes a little thing will slip in and out or whatever, the rumor will get around, but it's unconfirmed. You'll never hear confirmation on any of that. It'll just be like hearsay until it actually happens. So I can at least quote Nintendo on keeping a code of silence for most of their stuff. But it's just something we got to address, bro, because whether it be people trying to get clout, actual hackers that want to just get some type of end or have fun like a bum-ass lizard squad, like there's too much. Ruin one of my Christmas days, bro. Screw the lizard squad.
I remember that too. That definitely was a big ass annoying thing that happened.
And so it's just all this leak hacker stuff on gaming. We really gotta have an end, and a lot of us gotta stop feeding into it too. And I know all of us fall victim in some way, shape, or form. But hopefully we can find a way to just curb all that. But moving forward here, Xbox has officially announced that it will be on the E3 stream to show off some stuff, but it will skip the show floor and not have any of their marquee games to play live. So their Xbox showcase is coming on June 11th for the E3 season, but they're actually joining Nintendo and skipping the show floor and not having any booths. So thoughts on that? And E3, how's it looking?
It's still happening? I feel like you might as well just can't. Like, I don't know, like who's going to this?
Honestly.
Like, not even asking gamers, but like who else outside of the staff is going to be at E3? outside of security, like who's going to be there? Like, do you want us to show up? We'll take a slot. We'll show up at no cooldown, have a little booth.
Honestly though,
man. I'll bring one old phone with Flappy Bird. That's our show floor. That's our showing. Like, what you want,
bro? Yeah, see, look, we don't even know what to say about E3. Like, it's just, we don't even know what to say. We all just looked at each other.
Like, it's just they just rented a room. That's all they did. That's E3. They rented a big ass room.
Like, again, E3 is synonymous with the brands that are literally dropping out of your shows and show floor. So if you're losing that, what's the point? I'm not going to E3 to see no damn PC game show. I'm not doing it. I would rather you literally plant a spike in my foot like pain, bro. The whole village, the Hidden Leaf destruction arc, bro. Just give me that through my hand, through my foot. I would rather that than listen to a PC game show as the main attraction on an E3. You gotta be kidding. Nah, I'm sorry, we can't do that, bro. Just what's the point? What's the point? Like E3 week is going to be hell just because of the fact that we have to go. And I'm still going to I'm going to make the attempt to watch these shows. I'm still going to make the attempt to watch all these things. And it's just going to be so conflicting and so confusing and just so much stuff that we got to talk about, which will probably run over twice. So I don't know. E3's back. # yay. Woo.
Yay.
Right. Anyways, moving forward, we had some interesting information come out of a Q&A with the CEO of Square Enix on his way out of the building, Mr. Matsuda himself, and he's still pushing for these NFT games. As he stated, we also hope that you will look forward to the blockchain games we plan to launch in FY 2024/3 and thereafter. So even if he's gone, it seems like they're still trying to push for all these NFT projects and whatnot, man. It's like how many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yeah, I'm not buying them. I barely buy Square Enix games as they are now. And you want me to buy them with cryptocurrency in them? Yeah, buddy, sure. That's what was missing in games like Final Fantasy 15 and Forspoken. It was like, oh, I couldn't buy crypto. This game would have got a 9 if it wasn't for that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Dead.
Crypto is a no-no.
Like, just leave it alone, bro. Just optimize games first. Like there's orders of
really
operation.
Simple concept. It's like game plus crypto equals game. Plus no crypto is a good game. That's how people are gonna perceive it.
Like, you can immediately not dig yourself in a hole, bro. You can immediately not do that by not putting any
even
of
if
that
you have the best intentions in the world, read the room. You know,
bro. He about to like lock a Buster Sword behind some type of paywall and stuff and make it native to one person or region, and we're all gonna be pissed off. So come on, man, come on. This is not the way. This ain't the way. Man. All right, moving forward here. Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 2 has been out to the public for a couple of days now, and people have been sinking their teeth into all of the new stuff. Now, I haven't been able to jump into it as of yet, but I've been watching people play through some stuff and just getting at least a bird's eye view or a distant view of what's been going on. What y'all make of it?
I haven't actually seen any gameplay. I've just seen the trailers.
It's tough.
And I was excited by the trailers.
You missed out on the greatest game of all time.
I definitely played a little bit of it. It's really, really fun. I'm enjoying all the new additions and all the things that they've taken out. It's a great season for Fortnite, I think. I think the changes have kind of made it a little bit more refreshing. I liked the last season, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. But I am a big fan of this season, and I think that like the collaboration with Attack on Titan, like I just know that they're gonna do some cool stuff. So like I think it is a pretty solid update, and the Fortnite fans, as per usual, are eating.
Yeah, like
literally as per usual, man. They actually get all the good content,
bro. Like it baffles. That was a one side. That was definitely a one side. I was about to go in. I'm really about to talk. I want to talk, but it's crazy to think that a game that was so hated at one point, that was so detested because nobody want to build, nobody want to bust 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't want to do all that. I don't care. The skill gap got too high. Nobody cares about Ninja in these Fortnite tournaments and all that stuff. To have the turnaround and the ramp up that it had, and to still be at the top, damn near the top of the food chain, if not the top of the food chain, at least for free games, 5 years later, like, that's an insane testament to how much work that they put in. Like, Epic, again, albeit a couple projects had to die. You know what I'm saying? Paragon in the dirt, save the world mode. Don't you know what happened to that? But they had to put in the work for this, and this has become the culture game. This has become like a marquee staple game. Like, if there's somebody who's never gamed before, the first thing that they probably see is a Fortnite. And honestly, I personally think at this point in my life, it's a great representation of what video gaming can be. It really is. Like when you deep it,
sure.
if you need to put somebody at the front, at the front of the line to represent us, if we need to hire a representative, like what game amongst us will speak for video games at the grand, global line, whatever the hell you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Some random ass event. I would say Fortnite, because what other game can bring so many other IPs together? So many actual events that transcend not just through gaming to actual real life. Have people like Travis Scott, Ariana Grande, so many different artists that just come through and come together. It breaks social media. It breaks the internet. It does numbers in gaming in and of itself. It's accessible. It's free. And again, it has all these consistent updates to the story as a living, breathing world that they add to it damn near every couple of weeks. Like,
it's crazy.
It goes beyond saying. It's tough to again, put it up there and map it when you talk about the life of a game and the service that you have ongoing to it. Fortnite is one of the best examples in gaming history. And when it's all said and done, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to put down your pickaxes, get on the bus and get out of, get out of Dodge, out of Tilted Towers and shit for the last time, Fortnite might be one of the GOATs. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
Just because of the impact.
What game do you have Beerus and Kakashi fighting each other?
It's literally like a vivid dream brought to life in a game. It's a game about vivid dreams. Like almost the most random shit.
The people that are at that age where you start to discover comic book characters, anime characters, and that kind of stuff. This shit must be crack,
bro. If it was me, if it was 2003, 2004, whenever Spider-Man 1 came out, and I'm playing a game where I'm that person and I wanted to see that movie, and I'm gonna go see that would be insane. I'm at Christmas. I'm at Christmas all the time.
All the homies jump on. It's someone's Black Panther, someone's Spider-Man, someone's Beerus, someone's what? Bro. In what planet aside from Minecraft skins is that possible?
Mm-hmm. Nobody could do it. Nobody could pull it off, bro. You see it. They got Attack on Titan in there now.
It's even.
I'm about to say,
skins aside. It's they're actually putting abilities into the game
and to
too.
Match it, it's the experience. They go to a level deeper to really make it feel like, yo, this is. And they change locations to make the worlds fit and everything like that. To again,
they
some is promotional, but the effort's there.
The Daily Bugle into the map at one point as well. It's crazy what they're doing.
It goes beyond just the skin, man. They know how to really bake in an experience for all these different brands and IPs. And beyond that, the game is fun.
There's the core mechanics of the game as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and they did the huge update. They did with zero build mode. I think that's when it happened. They started with the different sprints and stuff like that.
Added all the different sprints and all that kind of stuff. They're constantly giving you a new way to play that doesn't break the game.
Facts. Literally, so much traversability. You could literally go in a Fortnite game and just drive around for literally an hour, a solid 60 minutes, and just cruise. You probably won't get bothered.
When they get that Nintendo, it's over.
Bro. If they somehow get their hands on some Nintendo IP, they could be the greatest game of all time. I'm sorry.
This new Mario movie is the way.
Mm-hmm. They might get it.
Biggest promo run ever.
It will go crazy. I'd buy the Mario skin.
100%. I'd buy the skin, close the game. In 10 years, I'll appreciate it because I'll sell my account for hundreds of thousands.
Need facts. But yeah, look, damn, bro. I'm thinking of we really had Attack on Titan in Fortnite, and then it makes me think about that bum ass skin on Call of Duty. They really tried their hardest.
Yeah, they could. I knew when I saw that, I was like, this is such a waste of the IP, and I'm happy that it wasn't an exclusive deal or something.
Oh man,
I forgot about that shit.
That joint. Oh man, if y'all watch WWE, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I'm not. It looked like some other dude in the cosplay. It did not look like Captain Levi at all. It did not. It was so bad. But yeah, it's just
people bought that. People actually bought that.
Just because of the name of Attack on Titan, but it's bro, when I seen the big ass armored Titan, I was like, all right, bro, y'all really did your best, but it just doesn't fit, guys. It doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Bro looked like Scott Steiner. I'm like, yo, get this shit off my screen, man. Anyways, moving forward here, we got a reveal trailer for RoboCop Rogue City that's coming September 2023. It is developed by Teon, the team behind Terminator Resistance. So yeah, thoughts on this rousing trailer?
I really thought I was watching like a DLC for Cyberpunk. I'll be so honest.
Yeah. It looked like a cool little like experience. Like I like this more of like a VR experience kind of thing, because I wasn't like, while I was watching it the whole time, I wasn't like, oh man, can't wait to play this. I was kind of just like, oh cool, it looks like RoboCop. That was really about it. Like it's just whatever. Like I like it, but I don't know. I don't know how many of the RoboCop fandom is really looking for video games right now.
I thought it was like a rail shooter, like Time Crisis. I ain't gonna lie. When I first opened it up, I thought it was like it just automatically takes from ready to go and you just shoot. I really thought it was like Dino Crisis or Time Crisis. I really was like, yo, what is this? But I'm not here. I remember that Terminator Resistance game. That was cheeks. I'm okay. I'm gonna dodge that one. All right, moving on here. Let's get back into the juiciness, guys. The Activision acquisition telenovela is pushing on, ladies and gentlemen. We have some intriguing comments from Sony as they suggested to the CMA, the Content Markets Authority of the UK, that Microsoft could drop buggy Call of Duties on PlayStation, which could make players lose the belief that PlayStation is the go-to platform for Call of Duty. Now, this comes coupled with a lot of comments about Microsoft, quote unquote, dragging their feet to make the deal work with Sony. So, thoughts on some of the latest rounds here? This is interesting information to me.
I don't think Microsoft was dragging their feet to work with PlayStation, but I also don't think Microsoft was giving PlayStation the deals they wanted. So that's why they're saying like, oh, they're dragging their feet. It's like, no, you guys are probably asking for like exclusive PlayStation content, even though you guys own Call of Duty. Like it was something, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. As for like when I first read this, I was like, what is the Country Music Awards are doing in like the United Kingdom? Like I was so confused. But yeah, no, this is like, it's starting to get annoying. It's like a couple that's always arguing, but like don't break up. Like, all right, guys, come on.
This is
like
real
let's
toxic.
let's speed it up. It's starting to annoy everybody in the room now.
Get off the timeline, Blueface. Get off the timeline, Krishan. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it, bro. I just thought it was personally funny. It is like, you know, when you paranoid about something and you're projecting, like you start making up things that like, yo, why'd you think of that? Did you want to do that? Like, it's like they said, bro, but what if they drop a laggy Call of Duty? What if they drop a laggy Call of Duty and give it to only us and make it seem like we're the only bad one? Like, that's crazy, right? And then I'm just sitting there, I'm like, so where did that thought process come from? Was y'all thinking about doing something like that? What's happening? What's the play here? I'm like, bro.
They were workshopping like worst case scenarios without realizing that like it's not like they're gonna drop a laggy Call of Duty only on PlayStation. They're gonna drop a laggy Call of Duty regardless. The game is not gonna be good. I don't know what to tell y'all, but like, and I'm sure that this entire debacle is doing wonders for their development process for the next Call of Duty game. I'm sure they're having a grand old time not knowing who they're gonna be, who's the owner, or if they're even gonna be able to release another game. So I can't wait to see how the Call of Duty, I feel like the amount of damage this is doing is gonna be like 3 years worth of damage to the Call of Duty games. And that games have never been good to begin with, so it's gonna be a really rough 3 set of games.
Latest games. I ain't let me at least defend them a little bit, man. Let me, like, you gotta chill on COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Modern Warfare 3. Chill on them. Everybody else you can talk about, I don't care. But leave those alone. Leave everything pre-2013. Just chill on. That's all I'm saying.
Those are perfect games?
No, they were not perfect games. They were hella unbalanced, hella optimized, but they were fun. They were fun, damn it. They meant something to me.
I was born yesterday, so my favorite COD right now is Advanced Warfare.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, movement, baby. Okay, movement, baby. Get your ass out of here.
That is a statement. That is a statement.
Whatever, man. Whatever. But all I'm saying is, it's just personally funny how PlayStation's coming up with all these disaster scenarios when it's like, bro, we don't even care. We just want to give you access to the game. It's like, bro, I feel like they're making up a completely different situation of what at least is being explained to them. It's like, bro, like Xbox is telling you, we just want to have COD on all of our stuff. If you acquire it, we'll abide by the rules and do all that stuff, at least as far as we know. We'll abide by the rules, have it on every platform. We locked in with NVIDIA to have it on their store. We have it locked on Nintendo. I don't know how the hell they're going to make it work, but whatever, they're going to try their best. And we want to have it on there with you, but it's like, yo, nah. We don't want that. We want priority over this. They want priority or nothing else. I'm like, damn. I don't know. I've never seen PlayStation in a position like this before, which is just it's a little funny. I'm just saying, in general, the optics of this are very, very funny, and it's just on public display for everybody. So I don't know. See y'all on Judge Joe Mathis or something like that. Hopefully I can settle it there. Moving on, we got some signs of life from outer space as Starfield dropped an announcement that the game will have its full breakdown direct on June 11th and a brand new release date of September 6th of this year, which is pushing back the timeline that Bethesda set from the first half of 2023 to September 6th. So had a little bit of snippet of gameplay and stuff like that as well, and some talk from Todd Howard. What'd you guys make of it?
Good, cool. I'll play it. I mean, I'm excited to play it because I have Ultra 1, but that's literally it.
It's on Game Pass, so I'll play it. That's about it. That's about as excited as I am about another Bethesda game.
And you were more excited that Game Pass exists rather than...
Bro, like, I promise you, if it wasn't for Game Pass, this game would get 0 spins. I don't, like, I'm just thinking about installing this game is making me roll my eyes. But I guess on June 11th, while I'm playing Street Fighter, I'll be able to see the awesome things that this game is going to provide for my life, like black and white planet and space shooting. Sure. Oh wait, my bad. I'm gonna have to make space. Maybe I should delete No Man's Skies. No, wait. I'm gonna leave that on there. Might need it.
It's crazy. That's shots. Shots.
Damn.
Don DeMarco. That's very tough. That's very tough, man. I got no words other than y'all better hope this comes out good. I'm rooting for y'all, really, because if it don't, y'all about to get the ultimate roasting. Y'all about to get deep fried, flambéed, flame broiled. It's everything, bro. Double fried, Korean fried chicken style. Like, it's going many different ways for y'all, and none of them will be good. So I just hope that this can really come out as the cream of the crop and, save their skins, because I don't want no hate and no malcontent behind the next Elder Scrolls. I'm gonna be real. So y'all need to make sure this is good and y'all good with the people. All right. So let's smooth this over now and let's make sure this is good for the next one, guys. That's all I'm saying. That's all I need. This man went looking at me like, I don't know about that one either.
Bro, man. If this game, when I click on it, if it launches, I'm gonna be impressed.
Damn.
Nah, man, that's very tough. That is very tough, bro. The bar is on the floor, to be real.
After 76, the bar is below the floor.
Below.
Hey, man, it's below them vaults and all that shit, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But okay. All right. Wish all the best for Starfield. But moving on, we got some rumors bubbling up that Bandai Namco could be in the market to remaster some old Soul Caliburs in a collection, as trademark renewals from last October have surfaced on the internet over the past few weeks. And this has been a common thread for some refreshed IP entries that Bandai has done over the past couple of years. So thoughts on Soul Calibur potentially getting some remasters?
Soul Calibur is cool.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where I don't know who this is for, to be quite frank with you. I played Soul Calibur 2 on the PS2 way back in the day. Like, I remember playing a lot of Soul Calibur 2, but I don't play Soul Calibur now, and I don't play I've never really been interested in redoing Soul Calibur, like replaying Soul Calibur. So, like, this would be cool, but I'm not really, like, excited for this. And if tomorrow they came out and they're like, oh, that was a lie, I'd be like, probably for the best.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm a part of me does miss Soul Calibur. Like, I played the living hell out of Soul Calibur 4. I shut up, one. Shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't say it. A part of me does miss Soul Calibur. I really did enjoy the gameplay of Soul Calibur, but my mind is not even on that chiefly. I feel like there's like 2 other major fighting games that I actually have to like get into and learn for this year before I even consider getting into anything else. And also a question of some of the platform specific stuff. Will you even have that anymore? Like, I know Link was on Soul Calibur 2's version of the GameCube version. Like, will you still have that, or will you open it up to everybody so all the roster can be available across platforms? Because
definitely.
with Nintendo, Link will not be on all the platforms. So you'll be lucky if you'll be lucky if Link is even in the remaster.
Yeah.
On top of that, I completely agree with you though. There's just a lot of fighting. Like they picked the worst time to make a resurgence in the fighting game. Like
every other fighter's coming out with some brand new stuff. Like this is not a good time.
I'm getting a new Street Fighter, a new Tekken, and you want me to play the old Soul Calibur? All right, bro. Yeah,
I'll circle back to that. Man. Just want to get on the hype.
It's like, nah. You wait till after those games are out. You literally wait till 2024 and you drop those, and they're like, you know what? I need a Street Fighter break. I'll play something else for right now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They need to just look through the blinds and stuff and see if the coast is clear for now. But they just hold up. Just hold up. Just wait until everybody had their run, or at least most of it, and everybody settled down. Then you can pop out with some stuff. Man. Got a quick trailer here for the City Skylines sequel. What'd you guys make of all that stuff? I have never played City Skylines in my entire life, but people tell me it's actually really good. So I mean, I don't know if y'all play it. If y'all had anything to say about it.
I've tried.
Honestly, no, go on.
I was gonna say, like, I've tried to play it back when I had a busted laptop, and now that I have a good PC, I haven't retried to play it. I'm not against it, but like, I just don't have the time for that kind of a commitment. I can't be a mayor, like a governing official body. Like I don't have time for that.
I hear it.
I think it's time for me to grow up and move on from Minecraft.
Dang! Wow! It's the end of the road. No Boys to Men in here.
And it's crazy because like City Skylines is looking at him like he didn't even play us. He didn't even. He's growing up from Mike. What does it do with me?
He didn't even give us a try. I didn't even have a go.
Nah. Yeah, I saw this trailer. It's just a cinematic. That's what sucks.
Yeah,
like,
that's being like. Okay.
You showed me drone shots of a city. Like that's what it was.
Find them online right now. Let me see.
Like you might as well. You might as well just show me.
Right.
No, there is no in-game things. You might as well have just shown me pictures of like a city and been like, oh, you could do this. And I'd be like, yeah, that's the point of the game. Like, it's cool. I'm happy you announced it. But I wasn't like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's very tough. But
like I said, that's just number one rule right now. Like if you're gonna announce a game and show zero gameplay, like actually fuck you.
Like awesome. There's just so many. You don't know how long my Steam wish list is. Like it's absurdly long. You think I have time to be catching up on the cinematic teaser trailers? Bro, I got a full-time job.
He's not wrong though. He's not wrong. It's just like
let me see if I can find City Skylines for free on Epic Games right now.
It might have been. It might have been
in rotation. Or I might have it in my library accidentally. Yeah,
actually.
Like, it's just I don't know. I feel like I'm not. If I'm an older person, I feel like I would appreciate games like that and Satisfactory more at this stage of my life. And there was one point I did like I just shut up.
Whoa! Oh do not bring Satisfactory into the conversation of City Skylines.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying me personally, I feel like there's a time and a place for all those like Professor Oak, but it's not now for me. It's not now, all right? There's a point where I can get through my backlog, get through all the pressing things, and I'll still have a fine comfort game like a Satisfactory, like a City Skylines to get to. But it's just like I'm trying to prioritize as best I can. Because if I'll get sunk into something like this, like a Satisfactory or a City Skylines, I'll get lost for like 1,000 hours, and I will literally have no time to cover like a single player story that I could have just burned down in like 5 hours or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's just patterning out when I'm gonna play what. Because there's a lot of stuff I gotta catch up on. So
retirement home game, I feel you.
Basically, it's comfort. It's chill. I can literally just lose myself in it and be there. I ain't gonna lie. You rose up when I said Satisfactory.
Satisfactory is such a good game. You have no idea.
Oh man, like, what you say about Satisfactory?
Like, whoa, we're not gonna compare those two because I play Satisfactory to this day. Like that is my I'm stressed out type of game. Like that is my Minecraft.
Wow, I'm stressed. I'm gonna play Satisfactory. What?
Yes, bro, because it's super chill. You're just like, yo, I'm making mad copper. Like I'm cooking right now. Like, yo, the CEO is gonna be impressed. Like you have no idea.
I'll make
like look how efficient. Look how efficient my assembly line is.
You himself.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna stream it. Now I'm gonna have to stream Satisfactory because y'all think I'm lying.
Bro, I really believe you. I believe you.
Also, City Skylines 1 is on Game Pass, so
oh, there it is. So we had some confirmation about the Outlast Trials. The Outlast Trials is apparently going to be launching in early access this May after a late fall beta test in about October of last year. It's supposed to release in 2022, but it didn't get that date. But now we have a target in sight for May of this year. What do you guys make of it?
Does anyone actually care about horror games? Like,
horror games? Oh no.
That kind of sort of scary jump scare.
This one specifically, yes. Others, no.
It
depends.
All right,
it depends.
I'm gonna let you guys in on a trade secret. When content creators want to get good views on their gameplay videos, we tend to tap into the scary games market. Not because we're selling out for any particular reason, but if you catch me playing a scary game, it's because maybe the views weren't so good last month. Hey, I don't know. Or an incentive. Actually, that's actually why I played my scary games. Is if you give me a certain goal. So like, I'm not super excited for any scary game that comes out because I know that if I hit an incentive or I need some more viewers, there will be one that I've never touched because I'm not crazy that I'm going to play for that particular reason. So yeah, no, I'm not super excited for Outlast, but I know you are playing a Tripp, so then I might play it because that would actually be fun to do with friends.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Again, you know me, I'm right there with you. I'm shook. I'm a shook one part 2. I don't really do horror games like that, bro. I don't really like to partake. But if it's multiplayer, I'll at least dip the toe. And if it's fun, I'll be in there. I'll definitely be in there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was a fun time in the beta from start to finish. I played with Mac. Shout out only Mac. Like literally, it was me, him, and I believe Quanverse or whatever. Shout out to Quan. And it was fun. We ran like 2 games. And I was like, yo, I could low key be here for a while. Like, it was really actually interesting. It's at least a slightly different spin on, the multiplayer, that horror survival thing. A really good twist on it with what's it called? The IP of The Last of Us. Not The Last of Us. What the hell? The IP of Outlast, and just how they're set up, what its connection is to the story, and all that stuff. The Murkoff Corporation. I like the setup. I like it since I watched enough of Outlast to know the general connections and all that. And it's fun. I ain't gonna lie. It's fun. I just fear for the level of variety that you can experience with it and how far that they're taking the story from early access, because many games release in early access, but not many games make it out of early access. Like, you can get caught in that loop very, very easily, and then there's not much you can offer people after a certain while. So I'm hoping that they have a good plan to get out of early access and have a good plan to set up content with new maps, new survivors, all that stuff to sustain this. And I would honestly hope. And there's we hear the general story of, okay, you're doing different trials, you're doing all this stuff, but I hope there's actually like a driving narrative to it beyond like, oh, you're just this one person that gets into the trials and now you're just doing all these random assignments. I hope there's a common thread that goes past it. Maybe you like have a little like an offshoot co-op story mode where you break out of the prison and you're actually riding through the facility or something like that, like long term, something to sustain me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just spitballing ideas, but having something to sustain me outside of, oh, I'm just doing these missions and I'm gonna come back to the home base, doing these missions, come back to the home base, rinse and repeat. I would like to have something that's there beyond it to really bring it all home and make it feel at least a little like Outlast in the sense of it has more of a driving narrative. So I'm excited for this game, honestly. I'm very excited for this to go into early access, and I will be playing it. So fingers crossed for it. Yeah, all right, moving through here, going from one horror game to slightly less horror but still kind of horror show in development, baby. I don't know, it's coming still. Dead Island 2 previews have been popping up all over the internet with some promising views of the long-awaited sequel, and some info on the game includes a semi-open world with 10 different districts, a lot of side quests that are confirmed. The flesh system is exceptional, so I believe it's going to be like a dismemberment system and all stuff like that, and just very, very gruesome stuff. It actually looks pretty cool. 6 different playable characters with different stats and playstyles, a skill card system for customizable abilities, weapons that can be upgraded and modded as per the usual, and more. So what you guys make of the previews and information on Dead Island 2?
I'm looking at now. The skill cards thing is interesting.
I'm actually pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie.
Man,
I was
look at
yeah. No, yeah. I was actually like, this shit's gonna be ass. And it doesn't look ass. Like it actually doesn't look. It doesn't look terrible.
It actually does look really good.
Yeah, like, good. And after, not saying that Dying Light 2 was a bad game, but like after hearing like the mixed reception I heard from like Dying Light 2, I kind of skipped that one. So I still am in the mood for a zombie mode that is deeper than something like a Left 4 Dead. Like this seems something way more up my alley than something like Back 4 Blood, where it's like super one mission, get in, get out type thing. Where this is like more of an open world. It's not open world. They were like, yo, don't think that this is open world, which is great. Like I don't mind it not being open world. I don't need another Ubisoft game in my hands. But like I like that it's like a district. I like that there's like a section. I'm a fan of what they're doing. It's different. I think it's gonna be refreshing. I think it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. And the thing that stood out to me personally from all this, they said 6 playable characters, 6 different play styles. I said this months ago. I believe I did a video on it. I believe I talked about it on the podcast. If we can have a session with 6 players and they can fill those slots, a 6-player sandbox mode of where we can be in those semi-playable zones or whatnot and go co-op mode and be able to choose from those 6 characters, 1 to 6, have to take your pick or whatever. This game could actually be solidified and could be a solid contender for, like, you know what I'm saying, for good ratings this year. I think this could surprise some people, especially if they do that. I don't know if they will. They probably won't, but I still think there's a good shot of it happening. So I think they really should, you know what I'm saying, lock in on that and really go all in with the co-op stuff and just put 6 players on there. If you're going to have 6 playable characters, why not have them online? Why not have them co-op? So that's just my opinion. But beyond that, the game looks really good. The game actually looks really good. And I was thoroughly surprised as well. I had hopes for it because, again, I actually am a Dead Island fan. I enjoyed the first one. I actually somewhat enjoyed Riptide until it got overplayed. I was like, all right, bet. That's pretty much the end of it. And I want this game to be good. But I feel like this was a part of zombie stuff that we were missing. Like around the same time this was out, Dead Rising was out. And just that sandbox, do whatever you can to zombies, drop kick them, do whatever you feel like type game. The more fun element to it, the more expansive element to it, rather than a more contained zombie experience. I feel like it has been, at least in my opinion, it hasn't been hitting to the quality of those first entries a few years ago. Like, so I feel like that could be a gap that is addressed by this game. That could be a gap that's, you know, because they could slide back into and really make it crack and make a fun game.
Yeah, it certainly looks mad like creative. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Oh yeah, 100%. All right, moving through here. Listen, man. Resident Evil 4 demo. They dropped it.
Why you chew your gum into the mic?
I forgot to fix it up so well, man. It's XLR. My fault. This is D8, man. Listen, the demo's out, y'all. I don't know if y'all got a chance to go check it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all saw it. But.
So I saw, shout out Lil Piglet. I saw her load this up and it crashed her stream.
That's tough. That's very tough.
Maybe she needs a better PC. Maybe they need a better PC.
Oh yeah,
that's not a game problem.
I was not doing it on PC though. I ain't gonna lie. I did it on PS. I did it on P5.
That's so funny. No, I've seen gameplay of it. I have not touched it myself because, again, I haven't beat Resident Evil 2 or 3, and I own 2, and I want to beat 2 before I play this one. So I haven't touched it. Will I play this game? Maybe. Very much doubt it though. Like I really want to get into the Resident Evil 4, but I just don't have the time for it right now. But it does look good. It looks like a really, really intense game. I might skip Resident Evil 2 and tap into this. Like I might make the executive decision. That's how good it looks. But as of right now, I'm trying to avoid that.
Hey, I don't know. I'm about to say double check how long to beat because I don't know. I don't think Resident Evil 2 is like that long of a game, honestly, in comparison. I really don't think it is, off the top of my head. But you just have to double check that. But hey, man, listen, y'all. This shit is crack. Everything I thought it would be, it is that, and it feels like more. It does feel like more. Again, just parry system and the updated stuff with just like, you know, like again, just how it moves. I really do enjoy it. I really do enjoy how they've altered that stuff. And again, the QTE thing that they scaled it back and just gave you more control. I like that for one. All the updated visuals, that stuff actually looks ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie. All this stuff really, really looks insane. And they cranked it up to a different notch. I love it. It's just, what do you want me to do, man? I'm a Uber fan of Resident Evil 4. I'm an Uber fan of Resident Evil 4, so this hit for me, bro. And then I saw online, and I didn't get a chance to even do it. You know what I'm saying? The short time that I played it, but you can get the TMP, which is a oh, I didn't even know if you go into a certain thing and do a certain thing. Like if you do a certain set of actions and go into the village, you can get the TMP if you go on like this little like ladder and go down to the right hand side. It's just bringing back all these different things of like, yo, I can't wait to get sunk into this game, bro. There's just a lot of different avenues. I saw the old Chainsaw Bagman. Like it just felt good. It just felt really good. That's all I can say. It just felt nice, warm and fuzzy in my tum tum. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Simon Miller. Like literally, it was just that feel good feeling. All right.
I'm happy that you're happy.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like, yeah, no, hey, I understand, bro. Like, I'm very happy for you. I'm just like, I'm thinking like, man. Nope, really cannot. Don't feel the same way, but I definitely am happy that you're that happy. Like
this, honestly, I will speak very candidly here. In April, this might get me to stream. This actually might get me to stream again. Like something one off. Like I
could see you streaming this too. Like I was just thinking, like I was like, oh wow, he's probably gonna break hiatus just to play this, just to have an excuse to play this game.
I would probably do that honestly, just because I fucking love Resident Evil 4. I'm sorry, even like. I got too much love in my heart for it. And from what I saw in the demo, from what I played, from what I heard, from all the ins and outs from everybody, they're doing a smash up job with it. I have no doubts that this will be a really solid game when it drops on the 24th. Damn, that's next week. Fuck, my wallet is screwed. Oh my gosh, my wallet is actually in turmoil, but I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Anyways, moving forward to Wen's favorite new drop, we got some more news from the Capcom showcase that Exo Primal is coming to Game Pass day one.
I was not looking at the show notes, so I was like, I wonder what game this is.
Yo, this game looks so shit. This looks like
wow,
bro. Nah, bro, I don't know. No, this game looks shit.
Whoa,
no one can defend this shit. This game looks shit.
It looks decent. Come on, man. This looks like that bad.
This looks like Rogue Company had sex with like fucking Back for Blood, and then just. And then they like stumbled across Gears of War and they were like, ooh, monsters, that looks cool. Threw that shit in the game and then they just said, here, take it. What is this?
Wow. So you're not fucking with Exo Primal, man?
You can't look at this and say, I want to play this.
Okay. So
this is like, okay, I want to play Crysis, but that's gonna blow up my machine. Let me play Exo Primal. Like, what?
So
and this one
I saw the thing, and I was originally on your side, King. Then I saw the 2 extra mechs, and I was like, damn, those mechs kind of do look cool. And then so here's the kicker. Here's why I am not. I don't want to say I'm Team Exo Primal because that is not what I am.
That was it.
But Exo Primal.
No,
I saw that it was on Game Pass, and I was like, yo, there's actually no reason for me not to download it. Like, I gotta try it. And the beta's on Xbox. Like, the beta's coming out. If the beta sucks, it won't hit my PC. But
fair.
you know,
that's fair.
I'm gonna buy my £1 Game Pass right now.
Dude, I'm so mad. I'm not gonna be here for the beta.
Next week, actually.
It's the no. It's this weekend. It's March 17th to the 19th.
Oh yeah, nice.
I'm so mad because I won't be here. I'm actually mad because I do want to try it. I really do.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Game Pass. And I'm gonna try it.
I might have to stream it. I might have to stream it. I'll let you know. You can tap into the stream.
Say less. All I'm saying is, I liked the premise. To be real, I did like the premise, and some of the execution on it. It's just.
I'm so sorry.
How can you balance it out between all the dinosaurs and the actual other players on the enemy team? Now, if they can strike some type of balance, Hey, I
What's
don't
that?
know.
What's that film with Idris Elba and the robots?
Idris Elba and the robots.
Pacific Rim?
That's nuts.
Is that Pacific Rim?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
I hate this guy, bro. Come on, man. You gotta leave Idris out of this. What does Pacific Rim got to do with this? I'm just saying this could be a fun game, and it's coming on Game Pass day one. So there's minimal. You know what I'm saying? Like risk on my part. If it's actually not good, I'll come on here and say, "Dang, got that one wrong. Tough." Or I won't even mention it, which is fine by me. You know what I'm saying? Whichever comes first. But
wait, this game's not free. Nah, I'm so sorry. I've never felt more rage in my heart. This is nuts.
Remember when I said I wanted that hate to grow inside me? I think
it found a new host.
Yo, I've actually disliked the video. There's no way.
Man, his thumbs down. When he hit that button, dust came off of it.
It's not even that serious, bro. It's not even that serious.
Nah.
Bro, this Exo Primal hate's gonna. We're gonna fix that hate in your heart, bro.
I hope I'm wrong, bro.
You need to send us all a copy.
I feel like it's that video of Michael Jackson in the concert where he put the gun down in front of the dude's face. Just put it down. Just relax. It's just dinosaurs, man. It's just dinosaurs, bro. Oh my goodness. Anyways. The PS5 Discord update finally went through for everybody. So the bottom feeders, unfortunately still using PS party chats, can actually ascend to humane conditions while they play video games. How do we feel about this finally going through?
Yo, don't come into my Discord with that whack ass mic. That's what I have to say about it. Don't come. I swear to God, if you come into that Discord and I hear the whole house, I'm booting you. Like that is one thing. It's cool. I really do like that PlayStation has like Discord on it now. Like it's really sick. But I'm not gonna lie to you. The one thing I remember about PS party chat wasn't like, oh man, I wish it was Discord. It's that everybody's mic picks up everything in the world,
bro. You hear dishes in the background like nobody's business. I'm like, yo, who cleaning?
Is the PS5 mic actually shit?
The one on the controller, it's not good.
Yeah,
it's not meant to be good. It's like a push.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I just didn't know if it was like acceptable.
It's not.
But I just remember even people's regular game headsets. Like when you have Discord, and I don't know if all the functionality of Discord will be on the PlayStation because like. Think about like the noise reduction thing, like all these things that are like using your computer to do this. Like it's, I hope that these features are already there. But I think it's exciting because now like you can have more community nights, people can tap into movie nights. Like I'm all for it. Like I love it. But yo, like if you get muted on Discord, do not take it personally, especially if you're on PlayStation, bro. It's like I love you, bro, but I can hear what your brother is watching in the next room over. Like it's ridiculous. You have a very loud household.
That's great. You say the volume control, guys. You got neighbors. Like what are you doing?
The sound pollution in your crib is ridiculous, bro.
Oh man, all I gotta say is, man, I'm glad that we've gotten rid of this. I have many of friends who I play certain games with, FIFA namely, and sometimes I've been roasted because I don't have no native PS mic or whatever to plug in. Honestly, my headphones aren't the best, so I just use the mobile app, bro. I'm gonna be dead ass serious. I don't care enough to get a mic to go for party chat because I have Discord right here. I don't care. I don't want to give PS party chats the respect it deserves because it doesn't deserve any. You get the mobile app. You get the mobile app at best because I have this setup. I have Discord on my stuff right now.
Bro, you're such a good friend. Because if you told me, yo, let's play games together, bro, and I was like, cool, and you told me, yeah, just download the PlayStation app, I just wouldn't talk to you. Like, I just would not talk. Like, I'd be like, bro, I appreciate the invite. This is not happening though. Like, I love you from the bottom of my heart, but you need to download an app and get on my phone, bro. I'd rather just call you. I'm good.
I'm dead, bro. Come on, man. That's very tough, but yeah, nah. I do for the men then, but still, I have deleted that app. I have deleted that app just to let everybody know it's not here anymore. It's not, but it's all good. It's all good. We're in that. Nah, bro. Nah, dog. This guy. Oh my, you're so lucky I didn't have that. Oh my goodness, you're so lucky I didn't have the footage record because I'm recording my face on Discord. If I switch the scene, bro. If I switch the scene, it would have been raps for you. Oh my gosh. All right, where were? All right. Moving on to this next story here, we got a little bit of a tease for Warhammer 40K and what could be a brand new edition of the franchise, in which Henry Cavill could undeniably feel in the Force and possibly start levitating. I just gotta throw it straight to the only person who really knows the most about Warhammer. So I mean, what's popping? How you feel?
I don't know what this is. If this is all right, so there's really nothing that I'm looking out of the 40K like franchise right now. The only thing I'm really looking for is another Dawn of War game, but we're not gonna get that because Dawn of War 3 failed and then they just kind of gave up on it. So they're very easy to cut that loose. So I honestly think this is maybe like a teaser for another different kind of game, not like a real-time strategy game. Or it could honestly, I don't even know, because I don't think it's gonna be like they already showed Space Marine 2, so I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be anything in the cinema, like any TV shows or anything like that. But I feel like this is just yet another genre that they're gonna tap into because there's a Warhammer game for like every genre. Like you have turn-based, you have shooters, you have third-person shooters. Like it's they dip their toe in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah. They got a lot more what's it called? Breath and not, just anticipate, like when you think about it, they got like the RTS again, like the
RTS is third person shooters, like all that, but like the ones that they started off with, which was Dawn of War, is like where I would love for them to go back to. But after the way 3 was, like they kind of I've never seen a main series game just get left to die like that. Like they literally were like, yo, we have this roadmap, and then people were just like, nah, we just don't like this game, and they were like, all right, then we're canceling everything. Like they were just like, all right, all the DLC is canceled, we're just done. And it's like, all right, cool. I bought this $60 game. Like I've never seen something like that. Usually people go one season, like they'll go one roadmap and be like, we'll give you 3 DLCs. You guys still don't like it? All right, we're gonna stop it right here. But they literally were like, oh, y'all don't want the roadmap? Like it's like when your parents are like, I'll turn this shit around. They turn that bitch around. Like we were all in the car, like, what the fuck?
Yo, that is a funny way of putting it.
Nah, that's insane, bro. But yeah, nah, I have no idea what this is, bro. I'm already still trying to figure out, wrap my head around everything else that's Warhammer. So I have no clue. But I'll figure it out. Moving down here, out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? It just got some random news that 4 new original Naruto episodes are going to air for the 20th anniversary of the series coming up soon. I was like, damn, I forgot. Naruto's 21. That's the first thing. Like, what the hell? The 20 years old is disgusting. Let's not talk about age here because that makes no sense to me. But 2, they just had 4 episodes. It's probably gonna be filler episodes. I hope the Ninja Ostrich is there because he's the GOAT. But I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm not watching this.
Damn,
Wait,
bro.
Is this the thing where they did like a poll for like 1800 weeks, and like everyone picked a character and like whichever one got episodes, or is this a different thing?
I have no idea.
I think it's a different thing. I think this is a different
I know
thing.
there's like some poll going around right now. It's like whoever wins is gonna get like their own series or something.
It was like I think I saw something similar to that. This I think is just like something separate. Like I'll probably watch this, but I'm not like that series is over. Like I've already seen it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I've seen Shippuden. Like I know what happens after that. So whatever's in the middle, these 4 episodes, it's gonna feel like filler. And I'm not gonna lie to you.
It probably is.
I didn't watch any of the filler in Naruto. I watched Naruto well after it was already out. So I skipped a lot of filler.
Good man.
And I don't really have any plans on going back to watch any of it. And I don't really have any plans on watching new filler. If there's a crazy fight scene, like if it's something animation or technical wise that people are talking about, maybe I'll tap in. But I've seen it.
Yeah. Only filler I would suggest out of Naruto is the Shippuden one, the Itachi story. That's the only one I would.
I heard that one was good.
That shit was that's probably my favorite filler arc of all time. I'm sorry. If I had to rate any filler arcs, that's probably my favorite one of all time because I'm like, yeah, that's my guy. But listen, as long as you showing the Ninja Ostrich, you straight. Just put a couple episodes of him on there, you good, man. Wheel it up. We good. Just roll out, man. That's all I gotta say on that. But I forgot we gotta keep talking about this damn movie, bro. We got one final look at the Mario movie trailer ahead of its April release. How are we feeling about this film before we get the full, feature project in April?
I haven't watched any of the new trailers, but I'm still excited for the film.
Every time I see this movie, it feels unfair because it's like I gotta watch this movie. Like I can skip out on the Sonic one because I'm not a huge Sonic fan, but I can't sit here and be like, I'm not a fan of Mario. Like, I gotta go see. I'm obligated, like by law. So it's kind of frustrating that they got me with the technicality.
Yeah.
But the new trailer looks okay. Like I feel like they're trying to put as many Mario properties into this because I feel like Nintendo's like, this is the last time we're ever doing it. That's why you're seeing like the Mario carts because they're like, we're not doing anything after this. This is the last one. So put everything you want in there. Put a fight scene between him and Donkey Kong. Call it the Smash Bros part. Put the cards. Call it the cart part. Like we're not doing this again.
He said, "Listen, this is one time thing, bro. Put it in the cart and let's roll. You ain't gonna do it again. Ain't gonna come back here.
It's too late for us to pull out, but we are not doing this anymore."
One and done. Oh my gosh. Damn it, Groovy J. Damn you. That's all I gotta say about this. Now I gotta see. I really do have to see this movie. I think it's gonna be a really good movie, but I gotta sit through Chris Pratt and his voice lines. Damn.
Gotta get the gold coins, Luigi. That's my Chris Pratt impression. That's my Chris Pratt impression of him playing Mario. That's my brother. I gotta go get him back. Bada bing.
This man's killing me. I'm done.
You need to put like a version of that film on Patreon and make Adam Sandler voice Mario.
Oh my god! I don't know how good or worse that would be. That might be both at the same time. That's insane. I love Adam Sandler though. I was about to say that. It's not even no disrespect to Chris Pratt. It's just I don't like his voice on this, man. Not on this one. I'm sorry.
It's just not the role for him. That's what it is. It's just not the role for him.
In my opinion, like, bro, I like a good amount of his stuff. To be real, let's be real. I liked him in Parks and Rec. You know what I'm saying? The first Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, that was nice. And
he was in Moneyball. He played him as a pitcher.
Right. No, you're
easy money.
You're right.
Easy money. Him as a pitcher.
Wait.
As a baseball player, if you would have showed me a picture of him and been like, "This guy's famous. What for?" and I didn't know who it was, I'd be like, "Oh, that man plays baseball."
Bro, what wasn't
him
he
in Moneyball?
Wasn't he in Wanted? Was he the friend of James McAvoy?
Yes.
He was the friend of James McAvoy.
He was. I was about to say there's absolutely no way, but he was. He was smashing his wife.
Smashing his wife. Not even a decent performance. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just ain't the one, bro. Mario just ain't the one to me. I'm sorry. There's a lot of room out there. Just Mario was not it. But I still think it's gonna be a great movie. So, it is what it is.
Great is a crazy word to use though.
There's certain films that I don't watch I just watch them because I know they're gonna look good.
Okay. No, I can respect. I think it'll be alright. I think it'll be cool.
I think it'll
I'll watch that film and study it and get inspired to do something.
Yeah. Fair. I definitely agree with. It'll be a fun movie. I'll give you fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it'll definitely be a fun movie. So
I watched Avatar, and my mind was blown. Mm-hmm. I was like, "There's gonna be one day where I ascend and I do some shit like this."
That's awesome.
No, that's fair. That's fair. See, you got.
It's funny because we have similar like ideas because I watch movies, but like for writing and for like plot and for like character and like that's the things that drive me. So like I'll watch Creed and I'm like, no, I like this. I love this a lot. But like things like Mario, I'm like, like you want me to the plot of the Mario movie will not move me in any way.
As I was about to say, as a matter of fact, yeah. Well, go ahead.
I was saying when I was watching Creed, like my ears were on fire. Just like listening out for all the sound effects that they layered onto like all of the different like fights and stuff. I was like, this is art. Mm-hmm. I was like, yo, this is so sick.
And then we're not gonna. This would become a Creed cast.
No. That was I was gonna say that, bro. Take a couple minutes to talk about Creed because I forgot that was I didn't put it on the show notes, bro. I didn't watch Creed, but again, as non-spoilery as y'all can make it, just talk about it. Talk about it.
No, so like it's funny because Kxng mentions that, and then like the scene where like they remove all of it, like you can actually feel it in the room. Like when that scene came on, you know what I'm talking about towards the end, Kxng. Like that part, I was like, oh man, this is awesome. I genuinely enjoyed that movie, but there were things that I was just like, I see the anime influence that Michael B. Jordan was talking about, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then there were times where I was like, man, I wish you watched less anime. Because there were times where I was just like, oh, this is cool. But I'm like, because the thing about anime is they're very explanatory with the things that they do. Like they're very like they kind of not force it on you, but they show you like vivid representation.
They put it plain text.
Yeah, and like there were times where like in the movie more subtlety would have like been better in my opinion.
Yeah,
but other
some
than
of those shots though, like aside from the ones that were anime inspired, like some of those shots were beautiful.
No, yes,
like,
a lot of it was really.
He really captured like the choreography that went into that.
Yes, no, and literally the part that like messed with me is maybe 30 to 45 seconds long, but it pissed me off because I was just like, listen, you didn't need to be this heavy-handed with what you're trying to tell me. Like I got it, kind of thing.
Word.
But I think another thing to go over is that was his first official
directorial debut.
I don't think people are really grasping how fucking good of a film that is for your first ever attempt.
He's gonna be a great director. Like that's your first movie. And I'm sure he had help, but it's insane.
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, get the fuck out of the camera, bro. Stay behind that shit.
Yes, bro. He was cooking.
That shit was so good.
Nah, man. I'm just nodding my head like I saw it, but I didn't see that shit at all.
No, you're gonna watch it and you're gonna be like, this is so good that if you came to my crib and we were like, what are we doing? I was like, you're gonna go watch Creed. Like I'd watch this twice in a movie theater after paying fucking $1 million for one ticket.
Nah, word, nah, solid, man. I'm glad I'm hearing good things about it because I really was anticipating it just to watch it for fun because I watched the first two Creeds and I like the first two Creeds. The first one definitely a lot more so than the second, but the second was so solid.
The second one for me lowered my expectations enough.
Yes,
to be like, okay, now we overset. Yeah. I peep it, and again,
I'm gonna watch the movie again. I kind of want to go see it again now.
I'm not mad at this. Yeah, I definitely got to catch up on it. But no, it's solid. That's solid.
You know, one more thing on that. You know what hit even harder? For the first time in like since the beginning of time, I sat at the front of the cinema, bro. I was sitting there.
This nigga was he was neck up. He was neck up in a brace.
I was like, this is crazy immersive right now. Like man, I'm right there.
This man had the Willem Dafoe meme when he's looking up.
Oh.
Now the whole time, like we got to the end of the movie, and I was like, "Damn, that's it, bro! I want to keep going, bro!" Like I was so pissed.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Nah,
but like the way the film ended, he left it super open.
Yeah.
Y'all are selling this for me, bro. Y'all are really selling this for me,
bro.
Y'all are really selling this.
You're gonna watch it,
bro. I'm not saying shit.
You're gonna watch it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, these guys did not give it justice," because you're gonna think it's better than what we're saying. Like you're gonna be like, "Wow." Nah, if I'm wrong, bro, hey, like if I'm wrong, I'm gonna just be like, "Hey, you got me," but I stand on this. I stand on it being a good movie. If I'm wrong, then we just got different tastes. That's what that's cut up to.
I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray for no reason.
Yo, I might have.
hey, the only one in the collection, just
sit right there,
using the PlayStation to play. You don't got a Blu-ray player. Motherfuckers buy shit that they don't use.
Nah, wild, man. Wild, bro. Oh my goodness, man.
The whole soundtrack from Dreamville?
Yeah, I seen the whole soundtrack from Dreamville. I'm like, hey, listen, if it's one
thing, the montage song is crazy.
Yo, the
montage song goes crazy.
Damn it! Now I gotta go see it. I might have to go see it while I'm in Austin. Damn. All right.
You might as well.
You need to.
I might get an early showing or something like that. Go in and watch it and come out. Just figure out what the hell going on.
Bro, you're gonna walk in a tracksuit and you're gonna walk out in boxing gear.
You're like, well, I got baby oil on me.
I'm done. All right. I want to move forward a little bit here. So the Oscars were yesterday. So nobody got slapped. So my disappointment is immeasurable. But had a lot of different awards given out. Of course, Everything Everywhere All at Once was sweeping up a lot of different awards. I believe it's the most awarded category or most awarded movie in history. I think it tied it with 7 or 9. I can't remember the number exactly, but they had a huge record-setting performance in terms of reception for some of these awards. A lot of great moments in the show. What'd you guys make of it? And we can run through some of these winners here. Best picture was Everything Everywhere All at Once with a fairly stacked category. I'm just glad Elvis didn't win nothing because I don't give a fuck about Elvis. Best actor was Brendan Fraser for The Whale, and that was a really, really hard. I'm very happy he won that. I don't care what people want to say about all that stuff, but I'm very glad that Brendan Fraser did get this win. That was heartwarming to me. Best actress was Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Solid stuff. Best original song was Natu Natu. I can't remember where this is from. What movie is this from? Oh, Triple R, which is actually really dope. And we see best animated feature was Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which I did not even see yet. We got to figure that out. Where was the other one? Best supporting actor was I'm about to say from Everything Everywhere All at Once as well. It was a Ke Huy Quan. Yeah, he won his joint. Let me see. Best director was Daniel Kwan, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like, damn, they was going everywhere. And then best supporting actress was Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once. And then they had Angela Bassett, Stephanie Hsu, and Hong Chow from The Whale. So I just thoughts on any of these categories. I know best supporting actress was one everybody was like,
Yeah, I saw that reaction.
And not to take anything away from Jamie Lee Curtis, but I didn't even think she was like eligible for that. Because like she wasn't even in the movie.
She was
for
there
that
for like
long.
a total 12 minutes, bro.
Like that shit. It's just crazy because like Angela Bassett made her movie. Like I feel like without Angela Bassett, that movie is not as good as it could have been. But like Jamie, like that's what's so crazy. Even if it was Everywhere All at Once, like.
Bro, it should have been. It should have been. If you chose Everything Everywhere All at Once, how did you not pick Stephanie? The old girl.
Yeah. It just doesn't make sense. Like it's just like it feels like y'all just really like Jamie Lee Curtis. Like that's what it feels. It feels like she's the homie. Like
that was her first Oscar win too. So I'm like, I'm not knocking her because I think she's solid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking her, but I was like, damn.
Y'all could have gave it to her in other roles. There's times where she cooks, bro, and this like she did a great job here. When I tell you, like, you guys come on, like I feel like y'all did this. Because you feel like she should have got an Oscar, but y'all didn't choose the right time for her to get this Oscar.
I don't think it was the right time. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all could have. Freaky Friday happened, guys. It happened. You could have just did it then.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't watch these award shows anymore because of things like this, where you're like, that's weird. Like I feel like blah blah should have won for that. Like I love Leonardo DiCaprio, but The Revenant wasn't his best movie, and we all know that. But I'm not saying these things are rigged. But
I'm just saying it look a little funny. That's all I'm saying. To me, it look a little funny, man.
Y'all move weird.
Yeah, in my opinion, it really was only between Hong Chow, Stephanie Hsu, and Angela Bassett. And I think if you gave it to either Stephanie Hsu or Angela Bassett, I would have been fine with that because both of them they made their movies ridiculously. Like they were integral. If you take them out, their movie's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Super, super high effect. I feel like Stephanie Hsu's been getting snubbed at a lot of awards. I feel like Angela Bassett does deserve that damn Oscar. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I would have edged it 51-49 towards Angela Bassett because, you know, whatever. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Say what you will. But in general, I do think Stephanie Hsu has been getting snubbed for her performance. I'm like, how do you see that movie, see her performance, and not think she was one of the best parts of the movie? For me, she was damn near half of the narrative piece. Like it was half what's it called, Michelle Yeoh and half her, to be real. Like 60-40, whatever you want to slice it. That was a little bit wild to me, but it is what it is. Rest of these awards I was not caring about, except for costume design. Shout out to Wakanda Forever for winning that. I think Ruth Carter, she set a record. I think she's the highest Oscar winner for a black woman or something like that, or maybe she won the most times in that category. So yeah, it was something around there. But yeah, everything else, it was either best visual effects, of course, was Avatar: The Way of Water. Shout out to Avatar. I'll give y'all that. I'll give y'all kudos. What you were made to do, look good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the rest of that film, but you know what I'm saying? We talk about it. It had good visuals. And aside from that, again, no slap, so no party. All right. Man, all right. Moving on to the last two parts of the podcast, the main stories here. I want to take a moment and just really address this.
Before we move on to that,
go ahead.
I just had a really random thought. I was like, they should make like an award show for all this shit, but for like the most random awards.
Bro,
like for example, Avatar 2 probably spent like millions in insurance for making people go underwater, right?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
They should just have mad random awards.
The highest insurance cost.
Insurance bill on a movie.
That would be interesting.
Nah, that's insane. James Cameron topping that every year, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All the stuff he did years ago, they still gonna be counting up that money because either him or Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise's liability insurance must be insane. It has to be. It has to be.
His one is
it
nuts.
has to be. Scientology's covering that entirely, bro. Like he's different.
Is that new Mission Impossible out?
Nah, it's coming. It's coming though. There's a new one. He's gonna jump off the tallest building in the world.
Yeah, I saw like a whole behind the scenes building of that. I was like, yeah, you're a madman.
He's unreal, bro. He's gonna be doing all this random stuff. He's gonna be jumping without gear. He's gonna be fighting a sea bear without drawing an anti-sea bear circle. He's gonna be doing all this wild shit. And I'm just like, you win, bro. You win. I don't think that's why I gave him that's why I gave him the best stuntman award. That's why I think he's the best stuntman in history. Now, I guess the best actor stuntman in history. You know what I mean? I feel like he might have just overtaken Jackie Chan. I feel like he just beat him.
Bro, I haven't seen Jackie Chan hang from a fucking. Was it he hung from like a jet or some shit?
Helicopter?
That's true. No, a literal. What's it called?
Like some military like flying
an
thing.
AC-130, a dead ass, an AC-130, or like a big carrier plane or something like that.
Did they throw that Bugatti like actually through a tower? Was that real?
I feel like some of that was real. I feel like there was a harness on it. Possibly, there possibly was an actual harness. I don't think that was CGI though. I don't think it was CGI. I think they did have to hold it.
Wild, bro.
There's a lot more practical effect. Like this man learned how to
Imagine
halo
just
jump.
kind of go from the hotel lobby to the beach and a fucking Bugatti lands on your head. That is wild.
That's one of the most baller ways to go out, man. I woke up in a new Bugatti, like going out, like shit's crazy. But nah, I think Tom Cruise really has earned the right to be named the best celebrity stunter of all time because he doesn't care about his life. This man broke his ankle and kept running on that ankle. Like, I'm dying on the spot if my ankle's broken. I'm dead. Take us over. We're not shooting anything. Cut the cameras. I'm out for like 3 years. But yeah, it is what it is. All right, moving on to the main stories here. So internally at No Cooldown headquarters, there's been some lobbying, campaigning, revisioning as we've looked at the title named Battlefield 2042. Now they're going up into a free access weekend and getting included in PS Plus subscriptions, but it seems like they're starting to really make some headway and improve their experience. So I wanted to just get the thoughts of my podcast partners in crime and just talk a little bit about how Battlefield's been addressing, the absolute disaster start that they've had so far to life in their game, and really just making it a better place for people to come back to, and if there's a path to true mainstream redemption for them. So just want to open up the floor for y'all.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I downloaded it and I launched it and it didn't blow up my computer. So already we were off to a great start. Like I was like, wow, this game launched and it has not crashed. I'm clicking buttons and it has not crashed. Played a full game, no crashes. Everything was working smoothly. Like the product that I am playing right now feels almost like like this is my first time ever playing Battlefield because I bought this game and I played it day one. And that game and this game are not the same game. I do not believe that they are. I think that like they swapped it out with a different, completely new game because it does not feel the same at all. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like it might make its way to stream. We'll see. This game sucks your computer dry. Like I don't even know if I would want to stream this game, but it runs really well. It's a lot of fun. It's really sucks though because I started playing it now and there are people who actually somehow were able to play this for 3 straight seasons. So like they have guns that I never even knew were in the game, and the whole time I'm just like mad because it's like, bro, I want better for you. Like you played this for 3 seasons before me and like enjoyed this experience. No way, bro. Please buy other games. But besides those people, I'm having a good time with it. I think I can recommend if you if you have already paid for it or you have Xbox Game Pass, then yes, I can recommend the game for you. I would not spend a dime on this game though.
Fair. I mean, Kxng, Kai. I mean, if you want to interject, I feel like you've been pushing us the most to retry Battlefield and get us back into the zone. So I mean, what's popping?
Yeah, because I've been there from every step of the way. Granted, I was paid to first. I was paid to first bring some spotlight onto this game, but yeah, I've been there from day one. So it's been nice to see that they've actually stuck to their word. Even from like the very first, like when do you remember when they dropped like the Battlefield communications page on Twitter? And that was like their first steps to really like saying like, okay, we get it.
Yeah,
we're going to continue to work on this, and they actually stuck to that. So seeing it now 4 seasons deep, and playing like little chunks of every season that has actually dropped and noticing the improvements, not just like in the content they're dropping, but the actual game and the way the game feels. I still have a little bit of gripe. I feel like the guns don't feel as like realistic and heavy as old Battlefield, and that's something that I think they're working on. But it's all other aspects of the game, like I really have no problem with. Like it feels like Battlefield. It feels like the game that I will load up and I will just play. It feels like that kind of shooter that Battlefield 4 was and Battlefield 3 was for me. So yeah, they're on the right track, man. If you're a fan of Battlefield and you avoided it because they did lie about the experience of the game at the start, yeah, now's your time to jump back in. And regarding all the stuff about having to do like a mad catch up, it's better now because you don't actually you can actually unlock all of the stuff you missed out on if you just play the game, which is really cool.
It's also better because now your game doesn't crash when you play it. So like you can actually play, like that's my favorite part about the game is that it works. Like I cannot I know exactly what you mean with the guns not feeling as balanced, like not balanced, but doesn't feel like, because I was playing with a sniper and I'm trying to calculate bullet drop like any other Battlefield game, and there are times where I'm shooting with the marksman rifle and I'm like, this bullet isn't going to drop. Like there actually isn't any bullet drop on this gun. And I remember
with
back
the
in battle,
marksmans, it's like impossible. The snipers though, they do have a bit of weight to them.
a little bit, but the thing is too is like back in the day, I would have to do like when I'm playing Battlefield 3 on maps that are smaller. Like I would have to. There are times where like I'm aiming like a crazy angle just because I know the bullet is heavier. And that's like the small gripe. And I know that there's different types of bullets, and so like I haven't tested every single bullet. I'm sure the bullet drop probably to me feels weird because I'm used to like the older days where bullet drop was like I feel like on everything. But I also know that I don't have the experience to really speak on it too much because I haven't really tapped too into it. Like I'm still getting my feet wet. I'm still playing with like a lot of the different guns. It does feel refreshing as a shooter because it's not like, it's like Call of Duty, but it's not. Like you're not, unless you're playing support class and you're goaded, you're not running in there with the SMG doing all the crazy movements and sprinting and stuff. Like unless you're really good at what you do, you will get clapped from somebody on the ridge like 20 feet away because it's like, look at this idiot, I can snipe him from here. Like it's one of those games where it's a lot of fast gunplay, but it's Battlefield. Like you have to plan your way in. You're not just gonna run down the street.
I think also like vehicles are a lot more balanced. Like if you played this game at the start,
you
actually wanted to play this game at the start and you actually stuck through it. Like the biggest gripe I had was actually vehicles, and like it was insane. It made it like I would load into Portal for no reason because I could just escape vehicles. Like that's how bad it was.
I feel that. That's my biggest gripe with every Battlefield game. I want to say is that vehicles always felt like. I was actually talking to my boy because he was playing it with me, and I was like, I wish they wouldn't show the pictures of the people who are playing in the vehicles, because like at the end you get like a little like play of the game type thing, and like, you know, I got the most kills, and it's this dude walking up, and I'm pissed because it's like that dude never shot his gun. He was in the tank the whole game, and this man's like, show me a picture of the tank because that's what did actually all the work. And like, but I will say that the vehicles aren't as unbearable in this game. I was getting cooked by this Viper at one point, and I was like, yo, get this helicopter out of the fucking sky. I swear to God. But there are a lot of ways, and there's even things in the game like there's a helicopter, but I have armor piercing rounds on my LMG. I'm cooking the pilot. Like he's getting clapped up right now because
stuff like that is really cool.
I have options.
the tracking dart that you can get now that you can shoot to vehicles, and it helps like anyone that has like a missile launcher.
Yeah, you can tack
it
on.
will help them to actually track onto it like much faster. There's a lot of stuff that actually, it basically is like a well-rounded experience now. Like everything works in unison.
Yeah. I can't speak on the gun balance because there were times where I was getting clapped by what looked like the same gun a lot of the times. So like, I'm like, man, maybe is that like me and my boy are literally every time we get clapped by something like, is this the meta? Is this gun right here the meta? Because I saw it twice now. This is 2 times. But even then, like when I played with the ARs felt different than the SMGs, and the SMGs felt different from the LMGs. Like a lot of it had a good variety, and there's a lot of guns in that game. There's so much to unlock. That's one of the only overwhelming things that I have about it right now is that like every gun has its own separate like clips and things to unlock. And correct me if I'm wrong, King, but it's like you have to like level up that gun to get all those attachments. That's only a little bit like overwhelming, but it also is like that's what I played Battlefield for back in the day. Like I played to unlock things. I would literally log in and be like, what class have I not mastered out yet? Because I did it on recon. I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna do support. Like I enjoyed that grind because it gave me things to do.
I think the thing about that as well is that like they facilitate the correct game modes to actually help with grinding now. Like it's like with Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, you had the whole community service thing. It was just like, okay, you have what's available to you. 9% of the time, that was just Conquest Large. Not even just Conquest Large. So now I'm seeing like Rush and Breakout, the more fast-paced games where you're gonna meet and have more player interactions. Those are popping like super quick, and it's actually the Conquest now that are slowing down a little bit. So, which I don't really know how good that is for Battlefield, as you know, Conquest is the bread and butter. That is Battlefield, but there is, I think there's a balance depending on the type of player you are. You have balance, which is good.
Nah, I hear. Question: will you stop asking for your $90 back when?
We can hear your phone, brother.
Hey, don't worry about that. Hey,
will I stop?
Focus on the question.
Will I stop asking for my $90? And that's actually a question I was asking myself because I was like sitting here like, damn, I'm enjoying this, and it's like, so here's the thing. I'm still in the right. Like I still got slighted. Like I paid $90 and played a game for 2 hours and I couldn't even get a refund. Like I did not like it. And I don't think my experience would have changed when I didn't get my $90 because I did keep trying to play the game, but it just wouldn't work. And my PC hasn't changed. Nothing about when I got the game, and like if anything, my PC got worse when I started playing that game. Like now that I'm playing that game, I feel like my PC, if anything, got worse than what it was when I got that game. I still don't think I got $90 worth because it was so bad. I skipped 3 seasons. I still get the battle pass for free. Like that's pretty sick. But it's just the simple fact, like I didn't get my money's worth when I bought it. I waited 4 years, and now the game is what? On sale right now, probably, and people got it on PSN for free. And I paid $90 for that. And to get what? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where I'm at with it. If they told me right now, yo, we will give you your $90, like today, if they told me right now, today, we'll give you the $90, but we're taking back the full game. Damn. I still want to say yes, but I don't feel like I wouldn't get rid of Battlefield, if that makes sense. Like I would be like, yeah, give me my $90, but I would go buy Battlefield on sale. Like that's what I would do. Because it was annoying, frustrating, and a terrible launch. But as of right now, Battlefield 2042 is actually a pretty solid shooter. I can say that. Like I'm not embarrassed by saying that. I wasn't wrong because the game sucked, but it definitely is gotten a lot better. And if I can stream it, it might make its way into the rotation because it's just like it's a good chill shooter. It's what you would have wanted from a Battlefield. It just feels like a newer age Battlefield. And there's some things that I like about it, some things that I don't. I like the gunplay in the older ones. Like I like how the bullets felt, like all that. But I really love the big roster of guns, and the specialists are pretty interesting. They give a good variety to the classes.
Got you. Or so definitely gonna ask for that $9 back still. But
yeah, like I'll be like, give me that back, but I'm buying it. I'm buying the game.
Once you go back, oh, it's fair. That's love. That's love. All right. We got one last topic here. WB and Rocksteady have decided to delay Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League again, pushing back from May to later in 2023, according to one of Jason Schreier's sources. After the reception it got at the PS Direct a few weeks ago, this move could be for a few reasons, but the fact remains that it is now delayed again. So, thoughts on this, and are we in a worrying place with Suicide Squad?
I feel like we always were.
Yeah, dude. I don't even when they showed it the first time.
Zero disrespect, but I feel like we always were.
Like even from the cinematic trailer, like I was looking at this like, there's no way this game works. Like there's no. I know what they want. I know what they want to do. I know what we would want to play.
God,
I don't think that in today's day and age, we would have gotten we would have gotten the Suicide Squad game we wanted. You know, I just don't think it's in the cards. Especially like I think it's a great team. I think it's a really solid team, but 4-player like that genre right there is already so difficult to break into or to even like I just don't trust the publishers really. That's what I think it is. It's like that game would have succeeded in the PS3 era, but right now in the PS4 era or in the PS5 era where like everything is so trying to get money, monetize all that stuff, telling me a 4-player like experience where it's all story, like I didn't think that it was going to be that. And now we have like battle passes and stuff in the game. And now you're delaying it for the third time after showing us the battle, like the battle pass, and that this is basically another third-person shooter. Like, this is tough, bro. This is tough. I don't, man. I can't wait for this game to come out because I'm gonna be playing so much Gotham Knights. It's not even gonna be funny.
Crazy.
Like, I don't like from what I'm seeing, bro. I'm not impressed. I'm not happy, and I'm gonna be like, damn, bro. Y'all was talking crazy. And I hope I'm wrong, but I really don't think I am. Like, I'm not excited for this at all. And I'm not really, they're in a tough spot.
Yeah. Very, very tough. I really thought I'd never see the day where I would be very not excited for this game or worried for this game. Cause I thought, again, from the offset, I thought this game looked really good. I had a promising story. Great set of characters to bring in together. It was Rocksteady, so I felt like there was at least an easy grip on the story. You guys know Batman, the Arkhamverse to a certain extent. You guys have at least a good handle on DC things. I'm not mad about you guys for any of that. I think you guys can handle that. Solid. And from what I've seen up to now, the story stuff I'm not mad at. The story stuff I don't have gripes with whatsoever. I think actually it could be very, it could be a compelling story. It could be a fun, active story. And that could be something that's fire. I don't know. But the gameplay side, this is where I've gained less confidence every time I've seen the game drop. And I'm just, I am worried. I want this game to come out and be a banger. I want it to be a smash hit. I really do. And I'm trying to remain as optimistic as I possibly can, but I'm losing a little bit of faith off of the last two showings. It just didn't feel intense enough for me on one end. And it just felt like, damn, it's not exactly what I was expecting. I again, it could be for how it was displayed. It could be the vertical slice that we got. There's a lot of different questions and answers to how it came out and what it might have looked like in a different light. But to delay again after, the reception they got, I feel like that's no coincidence. Of course, people got to polish. People got to polish and do anything. But to later this year, people like Star Wars backed up by like 6 weeks to polish. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the name? There was a couple things that did delay about like max like 2 months to polish. This got pushed to like the end of the year. They said end of the year. So I don't know if they're going to make wholesale changes or trying to implement some things that are like at least significant to alter the experience. But I do not feel in a good place about Suicide Squad right now. And that's tough because I really wanted this game to stand out and be one of the ones. That's one of the ones I look forward to. I think I put it last year as one of my ones to watch. It's one of my one of the games I was really looking out for this year. Or when it came out. Or actually, no, I put it in 2021. I did it for 2022, but then it got delayed. So technically it backed up in 2023. And that's already a problem in and of itself, a little bit. But I feel like everything that can go wrong is going wrong for the reception and how it's being portrayed of how Suicide Squad is. First, two of the main, the mainstay directors and co-founders of Rocksteady leave. And then again, all the discourse around Gotham Knights happen and sets this little negative precedent around it. And then the first vertical slice shows up, delay, you know what I'm saying? Then we get more and more. There's another delay. And it just feels like everything is mounting on it that's negative right now. And it's tough because there's not much to go off of that can say this is going to be, again, intense, this is going to be engaging, this is going to be enough of a variety in the gameplay. It looks like it just feels like it doesn't have that oomph. You know what I'm saying? Just that little punchiness that I want out of like a differentiable 4-player co-op shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to compare it to anything like that, but it's just
the case with all of them. Like all of these 4-player co-ops, it's like none of them, no matter like where they're based, they don't really feel like they have that substance.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. And I will never take Borderlands for granted. At least Borderlands all the way up.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never take it for granted because at least in a time where it wasn't as common, you know what I'm saying? Like most of their titles, they created difference. They created value in each character that you played. And there was so much depth that people literally played the game several times over to experience it with different characters and have that level of depth with it. And it's just like, and there was intent. And again, what I'm talking about, the intensity, you felt intensity when you was in those certain fights. Like if you tell me you went to a Chromorax fight, a Chromorax the Invincible fight, and didn't feel intensity, you lying. Because Chromorax was on that ass. Like, there's just certain things about a four-player co-op shooter that need to be not fast paced. There needs to be reason behind these things. You know what I'm saying? They can't just be fast paced for no reason. You can't just have a wide environment for no reason. You can't just have all these traversability things for no reason. I feel like there has to be the purpose behind it. And right now, for what we saw, I don't see the direct purpose, and I don't see the intent of why these certain things are necessary in the gameplay. I could be on the ground floor the whole time and just shoot and let somebody else fly up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel different.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like, unless they come out with a statement saying like, yo, I don't want, we're delaying this to change core mechanical things. Like, I don't think I'm really gonna buy this game, because for me to buy this game, I need something of that magnitude. Because if they just say, oh, we're just polishing things up, I'm not gonna lie to you, there was nothing in that showcase that I saw that I was like, I think this is gonna be really cool with some polish. Everything seemed pretty mediocre, and you can polish it as much as you want. If I'm not excited about the core, then what is there, you know?
I mean, hey man, shout out Tiny Tina.
Shout outs to Tiny Tina, bro. Shout outs, bro. Cause four-player co-op is a hard thing to really make your own. You know what I'm saying? Especially when games like that have come out in the past. You know what I mean? Like a Borderlands or something like that. Like, it's really hard because there's so many great experiences from a 4-player co-op or a multiplayer co-op lane in general that they just feel so different that it's hard for you to be like, yo, how do you step out and create something in your own beyond IP? You know what I'm saying? Anybody can play any IP and see it's a ripoff of something. Look at the Soulsborne genre. You know what I'm saying? People can automatically tell the difference between what they like the raw uncut stuff of Soulsborne from Soft stuff and just people that try and knock it off. You know what I mean? Like, what really makes games special is their ability to stand out. And Suicide Squad is failing to do that right now, or at least failing to display that right now. I hope they can in time, but it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. All right, but yeah, with that being said, that's all the topics I got on the show notes for all of us today. Anything that we might have missed, anything that we didn't cover?
I was gonna quickly say, have you guys been watching Blue Lock?
No,
I have not, and I need to. I'm as a football fan, I'm a fool for not doing it. I'm an idiot. I know.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy that shit. I think this is probably the best sports anime I've seen since SHAKY.
Dang.
I gotta finish that too.
I heard people been talking very highly about it. Very, very highly about it.
Have you not seen Haiku?
I haven't seen Haiku either.
Oh, that's really good.
I haven't seen too many sports anime in general.
both of them are bomb. Like you're gonna enjoy it if you haven't watched.
That shit is I don't even, and again I don't even watch anime like that in general. And like this shit was like I watched it and I was like, this might be like my top 10. Like that's how good it was.
That was the first anime like that I'm watching, and I'm like, I'm literally jumping out of my seat. I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm
like I thought this shit was gonna be so ass and so mid. And even just that first episode, I was like, damn, this is gonna be good. Like that's like my girlfriend showed it to me, and I was like, man, I don't care about no fucking volleyball. And then I watched it, and I was like, damn, this is actually kind of hard.
My YouTube was filled with it. I was like, yo, where do I sign up, nigga? I'm 6 foot. You can turn me into a mean machine. Let's get it. I was like, yep, all of that, bro.
I'm dead.
I was having me get used a different type of hype.
Nah, that's crazy. But yeah, no, I've heard a lot of great things about Blue Lock, though. I've heard a lot of good things.
It's seriously good, bro. Like, it's one of those ones where the MC, you're just watching him, you're just like, no way, bro. No, nah, you ain't. No, this is unfair. Oh shit! Nah, shout out Blue Lock, man. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. It's one to watch right now.
Ah, for sure. I've definitely been hearing a lot about it. So yeah,
I let it stack for like 10 weeks.
Dang. Yeah, nah.
I just watched it all yesterday, so I'm like on the edge of my adrenaline pump from yesterday's watch party.
and what's it called? It's only been how many episodes out now? It's only 10.
Nah, episode 23 dropping this week.
Oh, okay. So it got a little bit more. All right, fair. Got enough loaded up. Bet. But yeah, nah. If there's no other lingering news stories or anything like that, we can sign us all out. I ain't gonna lie to you. First and foremost, let's start with the win, bro. Any closing notes before we take us home?
Drink your water. Make sure you moisturize. A lot of betas are dropping literally this week, so tap into those. And the finals, thank you for my beta code that you never sent. I'm very upset with you.
You got one?
We can talk. No, they didn't. That's what I'm saying. We got to talk the finals because this is crazy.
Yeah. We gonna get to you.
Low key, that shit was not optimized. That's what I'm saying. That shit was fun, but that shit was not optimized.
I had hopes. I really had hopes. I really did.
Like, you know, actually, the finals beta felt like day one of Battlefield 2042.
That's crazy. The zip lines. You
know, you're trying to like climb surfaces, and it just feels fake. It feels so unrealistic. That's what it felt like.
All right. So
also,
I'm playing
like
the
no
finals.
bullets registered for the first day.
That's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
I'm playing the finals in 3 years. All right, no problem.
Okay, see you there. At least you won't have to pay 90 up front. Hey, man.
Yeah.
You got 4-1 in this time. But yeah, Kai, any closing notes before we get up out of there?
Just be careful when you pre-order, people. Be very careful.
That's fair.
It's cold water outside.
Mama told you it'd be days like this. Yeah, I'm about to say, be careful.
And shout out my twin, Michael B. Jordan.
Your twin. Wait, I just caught that. Your twin. I'm gonna let that lie. I'm gonna let that lie in the air. Anyways, make sure you guys go rate this podcast 5 stars. Go on Spotify, Apple Podcast site. Type in No Cooldown. We should be right there. Make sure you rate us 5 stars. Check out all of our other platforms. If you are primarily on Google Podcasts, well now it's Spotify for podcasts, so Anchor doesn't really count anymore. Stitcher Radio as well. Make sure you check us out there. The YouTube version on YouTube.com/@NoCooldown. Support these fine gentlemen here at Wotaku Channels, WOTAKU channel on YouTube, and When Easy on all the platforms. At Kxng VIII on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you show love to that man. My closing, I guess, note is the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm going to Texas. So yeah, I'm gonna go have some barbecue. I'm gonna have a wonderful time. I hope you all are very, very, very nice eating your, cold carrots and lettuce and bangers and mash. I'll be having fine meats. I was about to say, just
I hope you edit all this shit out.
I'm not. We're keeping it all in. We're keeping it all in, baby. Listen, you just gotta let it live, man. You just gotta let it live, man. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna be much on fine meat.
Hey. No pause on that. I don't care.
You guys are getting flued out to eat fine meat.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. They gonna incriminate me like this, man. They really gonna incriminate me. It's all right, though. It's all right. I let it live, man. I let it live. Fuck's sake. But yeah, man, that's all we got for episode 59 of No Cool. I don't even know if I said the episode in the beginning of the podcast. What is the organization of this podcast today? Anyways, it has been episode 59. This has been a No Cooldown Squad, and we are out of there.